Sqilah. Enhancing Careers. Chapter 4. Aircraft Maintenance Fundamentals. Basics of aircraft maintenance. Proper aircraft maintenance is essential for keeping aircraft and aircraft parts in optimal condition and ensuring the safety of pilots, crew, and passengers. Repair stations and maintenance technicians perform maintenance and inspections on aircraft. The aviation regulator of respective country is responsible for certifying the repair stations and aircraft maintenance technicians, AMTs. Repair stations and AMTs are certified under rules specified under civil aviation regulations which specify the details and the standards regarding the maintenance, preventative maintenance, and alterations of aircraft and aircraft articles and systems. Aircraft maintenance. Maintenance of aircraft is a comprehensive, ongoing process. The entire aircraft needs to be examined, maintained, and have the necessary parts replaced to uphold the safety standards mandated by the aviation regulator. AMTs maintain specific areas of aircraft, depending on their certification and rating. The different aircraft ratings are airframe, the aircraft body, such as the tail, fuselage, wings, and landing gear, power plant, engines and propellers, and avionics, electrical systems and instruments. Most AMTs hold a dual airframe and power plant certification, and are referred to as AMP mechanics. Being an AMT can be very stressful because of the noise of testing different systems, working long hours, and the expectations of maintaining high safety standards. Some of the routine maintenance tasks performed by an AMT are: cleaning aircraft and components, application of corrosion prevention compound, lubricating parts, draining and troubleshooting fuel systems, checking and servicing hydraulic and pneumatic systems, replacing components, inspecting for general wear and tear. Aircraft are required to be maintained after a certain period of calendar time or flight hours or flight cycles. Also, some aircraft articles have a specific life, flight cycle, limit, and need to be replaced immediately upon reaching the maximum use requirements. Besides the aircraft articles that are due for replacement, all other parts need to be checked for faults or faulty performance. Overview of aircraft systems. Main aircraft systems include avionics, hydraulics, power plant, engine, electrics, and airframes. These aircraft systems work together to ensure safe and efficient flight operations. The maintenance tasks described below are essential to ensure the airworthiness and safety of aircraft. Let us see these systems one by one. Avionics systems. Avionics deals with most electronic systems used in aircraft, including communication, navigation, and flight control systems. These parts are vital for navigation and communications, and include radar, instruments, computer systems, radio communications, and global position systems, GPS. A strong knowledge of wiring and technical skills is required for working in avionics maintenance. Components of avionics systems and their functions are: communication systems, radios, intercoms; navigation systems, GPS, inertial navigation; flight control systems, autopilot, autothrottle; electronic flight instruments, EFIS. Functions: communication with air traffic control and other aircraft; navigation and flight planning; control of flight surfaces and engines; display of critical flight information; common maintenance tasks; software updates; regular updates to avionics software to ensure compatibility and functionality; system checks; Periodic checks of avionics systems, including navigation, communication, and flight control systems. Component replacement. Replacement of faulty or failed avionics components, such as displays, sensors, and antennas. Wire harness inspection. Inspection of wire harnesses to detect signs of wear, damage, or corrosion. Functional testing. Testing of avionics systems to ensure proper function and performance. Hydraulic systems. Hydraulic systems use fluid pressure to transmit power and motion in aircraft, including landing gear, flaps, and brakes. Components of hydraulic system and their functions are: hydraulic pumps and reservoirs, hydraulic lines and fittings, actuators and cylinders, control valves and regulators. Functions: extension and retraction of landing gear, operation of flaps and slats, activation of brakes and anti-skid systems, powering of other aircraft systems, e.g., flight controls. Common maintenance tasks. Fluid checks. Regular checks of hydraulic fluid levels, condition, and contamination. Filter replacement. Replacement of hydraulic filters to prevent contamination and maintain system performance. Hose and tube inspection. Inspection of hydraulic hoses and tubes for signs of wear, damage, or corrosion. Pump and motor maintenance. Maintenance of hydraulic pumps and motors, including replacement of seals and bearings. System bleeding. Bleeding of hydraulic systems to remove air and ensure proper system function. Power plant/engine systems. Engine systems refer to the power plants that propel aircraft, including piston engines, turbine engines, and propellers. Components and their functions of engine systems are: engine blocks and cylinders, fuel systems and fuel injectors, ignition systems and spark plugs, propellers and gearboxes. Functions: generation of thrust and power, propulsion of aircraft through various phases of flight, provision of power for electrical and hydraulic systems. Common maintenance tasks. Oil changes. Regular oil changes to maintain engine lubrication and prevent corrosion. Filter replacement. Replacement of engine filters, including oil, fuel, and air filters. Spark plug replacement. Replacement of spark plugs to maintain engine performance and prevent misfires. Compressor washing. Cleaning of engine compressors to remove dirt and debris. Turbine inspection. Inspection of turbine blades and vanes for signs of wear, damage, or corrosion. Airframe systems. Airframe systems refer to the structural and aerodynamic components of an aircraft, including wings, fuselage, and control surfaces. Components of airframe systems and their functions are: wings and winglets, fuselage and empennage, control surfaces, ailerons, elevators, rudder, landing gear and wheels. Functions: support of aircraft weight and payload, generation of lift and drag, control of aircraft pitch, roll, and yaw, protection of occupants and cargo. Common maintenance tasks. Structural inspections. Regular inspections of airframe structures, including wings, fuselage, and control surfaces. Corrosion protection. Application of corrosion protection treatments to airframe components. Fastener inspection. Inspection of fasteners, including bolts, screws, and rivets, for signs of wear, damage or corrosion. Skin and surface repair. Repair of skin and surface damage, including dents, scratches, and corrosion. Landing gear maintenance. Maintenance of landing gear components, including wheels, brakes, and oleos. Common maintenance tasks for electrical systems. Battery maintenance. Maintenance of aircraft batteries, including charging, testing, and replacement. Generator and alternator maintenance. Maintenance of generators and alternators, including replacement of brushes and bearings. Wire harness inspection. Inspection of wire harnesses to detect signs of wear, damage, or corrosion. Circuit breaker and fuse replacement. Replacement of circuit breakers and fuses to prevent electrical system malfunctions. Electrical system testing. Testing of electrical systems to ensure proper function and performance.